Wait! Stop with the hello, YouTube. We're not there yet. Hold on. We fucked up. Hold on. Cut! Ah, fuck. Hold on. Okay, well, Twitch chat is already going. Hello, YouTube. So, hello, YouTube! Today, we're going to be taking a look at Daisen, the whole shipbuilding process in one go. I just finished the Dockyard. I've managed to finish the St. Vincent grind. So we're going to be taking a look the whole shipbuilding from the beginning. It's a wonderful thing. One of the rare, cool features of World of Warships. And then we're going to be taking a look at the stats, ship upgrades, modules, all that, and probably first game. So let's go. I'll move my face away so we can watch the one thing that Wargaming implemented that's actually amazing. It's always fascinating to me, for me to watch these ships being built, when you realize that the ship itself is actually so much smaller than it is on the outside. Because so much of it is just bulkheads, armors, torpedo protection, and all that shit. Like, the ship is like half the size of what you can see. Obviously, there's a lot underneath the waterline that you usually don't see as well, but yeah. No, something from not enough streamers or people in general appreciate this part. I think it's so cool that you do. Oh, you mean the whole building in one go? Yeah. I even stopped watching the ship being built when I'm doing it. Like, I haven't watched anything here. I would just collect the rewards and immediately leave so I don't see the ship being built, so I can watch it all in one go. Looking at this stern, all I can hear is the screams of overpen, 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 overpen. Now you see what you're all overpenning. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Although I've had a couple of games where I was shooting at Daisen, and this ship is not a problem to damage. It's gigantic. And it was also eating a lot of pins and I think even citadels as well. I don't know how good its guns are. I don't know how good its concealment is or anything for that matter. Looks like a bloody submarine right now. Dive, dive, dive. Sir, we're a battleship. I said dive. So much armor, so much material gets used for one ship, and then one shell or one torp or one freaking plane or something, and it all goes to hell with like 1,500 people on it. And then you wonder why building such a ship takes years. When a human is the size of this box here, building all this. The whole Valve Switch has 2.6k and Flamas has 900 out of those 2.6k. Yeah, well, Wargaming did everything in their power they could possibly do to screw up everything and everyone everywhere. Take what they can, leave nothing for others, and sabotage their own game. World of Warships' biggest enemy is its own gaming developer company. Wargaming. Yeah, our department excluded, obviously. If this game wasn't progressing visually and it stayed the same, it would have died years ago, I think. But the game is just, even though the quality of the game, if there's even such a thing left anymore, even though the quality of the game is below atrocious and below horrible and below the rock bottom, the game is still much more playable in terms of like playability than any other game out there. And on top of that, it looks absolutely amazing. It's a really beautiful game. If War Thunder would find a way to make their game not super boring in terms of War Thunder Naval, they would potentially be a proper rival to World of Warships. But unfortunately, War Thunder Naval, there is no gameplay. You're just staring through the scope and watching your shells land and asking yourself, are those mine? Are those somewhere else's? Maybe? There's just no gameplay, unfortunately. Oh, the secondaries now turn as well. Look at that. That's new. I think that's a really cool feature. It's funny how yesterday I actually got to talk to the first YouTuber that I ever subscribed to on YouTube, who was a major inspiration for when I started creating content, who I took mental notes from on what's fun, how to do stuff, how not to do stuff, and so on. And I actually got to talk to him yesterday, and after a super long break, the guy's coming back. And before he took a break, I was not a content creator. Now after he's coming back, I'm a content creator myself. Obviously not as big as him. I think he's got like a 500,000 subs or more. I'm not sure. The name is Husky Starcraft. You might have heard of him. Apparently he's making a debut back, re-uploading a lot of the older content that he removed, and then gonna continue making new content as well. Apparently his voice was so bad he couldn't even talk anymore. And he never thought about quitting, so he never made a goodbye video. And then it was kind of too late. And now he decided to come back, so it's really cool. But it's just funny how life just throws stuff at you.
When I grow up, will I get to be disappointed in ships too, Dad?
When you grow up, Barebold, by the time you grow up, I don't think there's going to be any ships to be disappointed into. So no worries, mate. I think you're good. Take you for 39 months. Oh, man. It's a beautiful ship, actually. Unfortunately, I think it's going to get obliterated. And when I play it, we're going to need to make it blue as well. So it might be our... We might just be looking at a new nightmare for me. Who knows? Who knows? Good luck with that new challenge. Yeah. Well, there we go. There's Daisen Shipbuilding completed. Now let's take a look at the actual ship, because that's what we usually do. Yes, we can mount some eco stuff on. No problem. Camo can stay. I think you've seen the ship yourself already. It does have torpedoes. 2 launchers on each side. I'm just not sure how many torpedoes are there actually. Okay, let's see. Armor layout. What do we got? We got 32 millimeter bow. We got side protection. 32 mil, pretty much everywhere. Okay. Oh, we got that protection there as well. Let me remove that. Let me remove you. Above the waterline citadel. Yeah, because I do remember citadeling this ship with fair ease. Because it's extremely long. And it doesn't look very flat, but that's an extremely big surface and a relatively flat surface as well. And it's pretty tall as well. It doesn't look like it in the port because you don't really have anything proper to compare it to. But I remember facing a couple of these, and they are long, tall, and easy to hit in citadel. And it's not like they're bristling with like 16 guns or something like that. It's only 8 guns. 69.3 thousand HP, which is like... yeah, between a tier 8 and a 9 in terms of HP, I would say. 53% torpedo protection, that's pretty good. Artillery is the same as Amagi in terms of caliber. Nagato, Amagi, Izumo, they're 410 millimeter guns. They reload 27 stock, so that's probably going to go to like 25. Turret rotation, 180 is 35 seconds, so not great, but not horse shit. Maximum range is 20.6. That's not great, but it's not too bad. 68. Initial velocity seems okay. Maximum damage 12.9. Secondaries 127 and 140. Okay. Let's take a look at torpedoes. 4 times 4. Ooh. So we got 8 torpedoes on each side, 10 kilometer knots, 10 kilometers, 10 kilometer range, 67 knots. So medium range torpedoes that go pretty fast, and they probably hit like a truck. Yeah, 21K. So these are very good torpedoes. Detection of these torpedoes is bad, of course, Japanese. And I don't know the angles. I wish they would implement that in stats as well. Once you like click on torpedoes or something, did you actually get to see the angles? That would be pretty sweet. What's the reload of these? Ooh, it's 2.5 minutes. So you got to be careful when you fire them. It does have 2 depth charges, 25, 25, 40. So these are mostly going to be useless. A lot of machine guns, typical Japanese, that don't do anything until it's too late. And secondaries are your AA essentially. 5.8 firing range. 35 knots without flags or modules or anything. Turning circle is huge. It is a big long ship. Rudder shift time 16 seconds. Concealment 16 and a half. So we can probably drop it to like 13-ish. All right. Let's get some modules on it. What we can get in terms of stats out of this ship. Firing range or reload? We're going to go with reload. Something tells me we're not really going to be shooting HE with it, so I'm not going to bother. We have scout plane or a fighter. We'll keep the scout plane because now you can actually use it properly. And it will allow us to shoot. We only have 3 heals. Okay. Exterior. Camo can stay. Let me just see how the permanent camo would even look like. Horrible. And horrible, kind of. We'll just stick with this one. We'll put some flags on. And we will dismiss this Capitan. We'll assign the one and only Yamamoto Isoroku. Tanky build, of course, with extra turret traverse, because why not? And let's take a look at the stats real quick now. Survivability should be the same. We have, what is this? Dispersion, 216. Those airstrike, A defense maneuverability, 37 knots. Concealment, 13.4. Okay. Well. Free to play. PvPvE, back to the OG story of the division, but in smallish village instead of New York with Tarkov-like aspects, like needing specific items for specific parts of the map and needing to take into account hydration and energy, as well as some kind of loadout going into the raid, blah blah. And no more specialization weapon bullshit, which was in Division 2. I never gave 2 shits about Division 2. I took a look at it, I was like, this is just worse Division 1, so never really cared. I don't know. Is stats the only thing you care about? No, it's the least thing I care about. It's just I got so bored in the game that I needed a goal. And my goal was, let's pump stats on ships. And we did it! Now we're going to be playing all the ships that are in the game that we haven't played yet and try to put them into blue and purple as well, because it's going to be a completely new experience and a new goal and a new challenge for me. There be next month with Daisen proof. Excellent. Yeah, it might just be. I don't like this ship. I'm hoping that we can get lucky while it still has a few games on it, get the PR we need, and toss it away. I don't like it. Playing against it, I didn't like it. Thinking that I might be playing it one day. Too big, I mean too long, too easy to citadel, and the guns are just underperforming. That's 410. They're the Japanese equivalent of 406s that American has. They're just so trolly. And usually will disappoint you. Fuck's sakes. How sad is that? Oh, sub is here. Is it possible you will have to improve ships already above 1750 in the future because player stats go higher? Yes. For example, Colbert is 1752, 1750, 1751, 1752, 1751, 1750, 1751. It's constantly going up and down for 1 or 2 PR. every day as people play it and succeed or fail in it. Luckily for me, most people are shit. So the stats are hardly gonna go higher. You say you don't care about stats, so why do you always mention stats and need to improve? If you don't care about stats, you don't mention it at all. You care about stats then. Okay, sure. Amazing. It's like you just didn't listen to anything that we said. But sure, whatever, man. I have no interest in arguing. Honestly, like, I'm fucking sick of arguing with people. We're turning new page. We're not arguing with people anymore, even if they're wrong. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, god damn it. I wouldn't like to argue with torpedoes either. Just... This is not the ship you're looking for. Oh. Okay. Marcel was the one trying to torp us. Little shit! Oh, hello. Out of range. I think he was reversing, I'm not sure. Dendron. 2 overpens, amazing. I know, Loki. I'm trying. I'm trying to turn the new page. Well, hello, Odin. Ooh, pampered his ass. I wish he would continue pushing. You get your reward points if you leave before the end, or you got to watch the whole... When you're dead, if you're talking about the in-game battle, if you want to leave now, you get a warning. But if you die, you can leave and there's no warning. You will get whatever it is you would get either way. It doesn't matter if you stay or not. You're welcome. One of the things I remember asking myself a lot when I was playing back in the day World of Tanks, I'm like, shit, do we still get the same amount of rewards or not? This sub is always out of range. My god, so much shooting, so little to no damage. Fuck you. 1 kill. We need a couple more, preferably. First game I had no kills. Second game I had 1. Third game I have 1. And it's 1.2 or something that we need in terms of kills. So. Oh, another defeat. Great. Not just any defeat. Horrible defeat.
There you go, another one. What's next after furniture? Grave?
I don't know. We gotta figure that out. And we gotta figure it out soon. We really gotta figure that out soon. I think it's time to YOLO in, chat. This game is over. And we're finally starting to get some damage. Fortunately, there's no point in YOLOing in right now. Can't torp anything anyway. I didn't even realize what's in front of me. Above average damage, a little bit below average kills, and another defeat. I think we're gonna call it here in terms of this ship for now. And honestly, after 5.5 hours of ships, and the game is just starting to serve me defeat after defeat after defeat, I think we're gonna call it here with ships.
Thank you for continuing to play after so many are leaving. We all know that not everything can last forever, though.
Orange PR and red win rate. And this is now going to go to like 25%. Did we play 3 or 4 games in total? I'm not sure. Our average damage is going to go up. Our average kills is going to go up. This is going to go down to 25%. So, yeah. We're simply going to need some division and get like 6-7 wins in a row or something like that. Well, we get like 100k plus with a 1 or 2 kills. It's definitely possible to do, but I hope we can do that before we put too many games on it, because I don't want to play this ship for too long. It's not bad. It's just the guns are underwhelming. If the guns were doing better, I would have no problem with it. But unfortunately, The guns are not doing pretty good. So, yeah.